Do. Today, this time, I am going to be making some Gerbra daisies for the daisy swap using scrap papers. I've already cut out my die, as we all know, to make it not so, what's the word, yawny bawny. So first of all, we're going to get the glue to work, would be a good start. And put a dollop in, if I can get it to clear out. Where's my handy dandy little special pin? Here it is, not too far away. The problem with these silly little applicators, they block up so quickly. Anyway, bit of glue, stick it on, very easy. So this is, as I say, is for the something or rather daisy swap. That's for May, and yes, I know it's only March, but I've got to send it to Australia, so can take a while. So the die consists of 2 leaves, 3 petals and a stamen, but I've also incorporated another die because we know daisies have nice long stems. So I am just going to, who would have ever thought, 1. So it's nice and quick when you've got everything pre-cut. I think I've got 9. Bit of glue on the thing, never hurt anyone. And we know gerbras come in all sorts of amazing colours. I love gerbras, they are one of my favourite flowers. My pop used to make grow all sorts of gerbras and make new colours and new varieties all the time. I've even got a tattoo on my ankle of one of a gerbra. So yes, absolutely love gerbras, they are my favourite. So yes, as I say, I've just borrowed the stem from another die to make some long leggy daisies. I'm also going to make some with some short links in a minute. So the die for the stem has 2 different stems, this one and a smaller one, so of course they've all caught up, a smaller one, and I think, let me have a look, can't really, I've used the other 2 there, so there were 3 different stems anyway. Yeah, so it's good to know that you can, not having actually ever used them before, I've never been much of a die user, but I've been buying them because they're really cheap on our favourite website that some people love to hate and some people just love and some people just hate. Yeah, so I thought I had better start figuring out how to use them, and I'm having a bit of fun. And we know that gerbras and daisies and come in all sorts of wonderful colours and varieties and shapes and sizes, and you've got white and yellow for the standard English daisy, and then you've got African daisies, and you've got gerbras, and all sorts of different sorts. They're amazing. Let's see, let's put this down here. So it's 4 made in however long this has taken. I think the longest part of it all is actually just cutting it out, and then you whack it together, and you can also put brads in the middle if you wanted to rather than cut out. Also ink the edges. I'm finding there's so much I can do with them. So this is a start to my daisy swap. It's just a bit of reduction line. I've put all the flowers together. I'll figure out one day how to do some outside edgings and inking, sorry. I have an audience, of course, as you might have seen when I showed my scrapbook. I've got two dogs here looking at me wondering who on earth I'm talking to and why I'm not talking to them, but that's okay. Now I've lost my little doodacky, there it is. And I've got 3 more to go. That was so quick. As I say, I think the longest part's actually cutting them all out, lining them up, get it on before the glue dries. Get in there, But yes, I know, I'm discovering, ever since I joined the Australian New Zealand swap for Ginger's Corner, I'm having so much fun learning how to make embellishments. I used to complain to myself, and out quite loudly to be honest, about the fact that in New Zealand we really suffered for scrapbooking supplies. It was really expensive to buy them from overseas because of the post, and it was very hard to get them because there's not very many scrapbooking stores. As I say, I go to a crop once a month, and the lovely lady, buys, and I think she might have an online presence, but she hosts the crop once a month. She has a few supplies there. Embellishment from Timaru comes up 4 times a year and has a day and brings up a whole lot of products from the shop. But otherwise I have to go to silly places like Spotlight, which are good for some things, but Spotlight in New Zealand doesn't have a lot of scrapbooking products. They do supply a lot of stuff for cricket. So yeah, so it's quite nice. Quite nice. Anyway, I'll stop yabbering because my voice is horrible. And yeah, making these is a great way to use up bits of paper scraps, I think. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, and also get into my blingy drawer. We could also blingy up some of the little bits in the middle. Ooh, sticky, sticky. Bit of that, bit of this. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, is this one open? It could be. Sorry about the yucky, horrible opening of paper. Sound doesn't bother me, but right, there we go. Get some bling on there, some bling on that one. Maybe a bit of pink. Bit of pink. Never find what you're looking for, so I wasn't very well prepared. What do you think? And ta-da!